Hello, beautiful people. Luke Corletto here with
Lady Ometo.
And this is our invitation for you to join us at this year's TAO-Living Immersion, the Art of Living. It's May 16 to 19, 2024, right here on our beautiful sacred land. This year's theme is all about vision. When most people think of vision, they think of eyesight. And eyesight is 10% of how it all works. The other 93% comes from your psychology and your emotions, your spirit, your past experiences. And this immersion is all about getting in alignment to the essence of you to live into that inner vision that you have deep inside. As the Talmud says, we don't see the world the way it is. We see the world the way we are. So in order to get in line with your true vision, first, we need to remove the parts that aren't really you. Over time, we have experiences that we turn into moods, then temperaments, then personalities, and all that starts to coalesce into an identity, to the point where we end up saying, well, that's who I am. That's actually not true, because who you are is so much greater than that. That's just how you're currently showing up. Not about right or wrong, that's what it is. Because you know there's more to you, yet you haven't been able to experience it or achieve it. However that shows up in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, any of the domains of life. And so the essence of the work for the courageous people who are willing to join us is to remove what is not us in order so you can show forth in full capacity to bring forth the essence of who you be. Hence the inner vision, and then to get in alignment to show up in the world that way.
And once you're connected to that center, that true center of yourself, you remember and you embrace and you embody who you are with that space of confidence, that space of courage, that space of inner seeing, and that space of understanding, a whole universe opens. Yes, the universe is there showing up fully and completely, although we can only see when we are truly, truly in that clear center.
So the courageous act, right? This is for everybody, but not everybody's ready for this. What I mean by that is we experience life from our own reality, and that exists in your cranium, as does mine. There's the actuality, the field of potentiality that is life, the universe. And until we clean up the stories and perspectives and patterns and beliefs that we've run that keeps us trapped in experiencing the same things, wondering why we're not getting the outcomes that we're looking for, until the real honest work is done to address those, to clean up the subconsciousness, to upgrade consciously, then we can't achieve the next levels of experience, the life that is awaiting for you. But that's the beauty of the 4 days. And a lot of people say, well, what can really happen in 4 days? That you can check out in the testimonials below. The work is so refined and so deep that the 4 days seems like 6 weeks. Not from overwhelm, just the yumminess and the depth that we play. And that's why it takes a courageous act for your willingness to dismantle the current reality, yours, and to upgrade into a new way of being and a new way of living.
And how can we do that cleanup? We definitely can do that cleanup into so many beautiful ways of seeing ourselves inside and being supported by the external aspects of life, especially being supported by nature. Here we have a sacred and safe space, and nature here is abundant. So you will be diving through all of your senses and through all of the elements, being the water, being the fire, being the earth, being space, being air. And also connecting to senses as all your feelings, hearing, seeing, and intuition. In so many ways, you will be diving through those senses and elements that you will be embody all of your experiences. In a way, by embody then, you are really integrating life. By integrating life through the embodiment, you will be able to reconnect it to your center.
And so the space that's being held, the processes that we offer, is literally just described the elements. The elements, not strictly in an esoteric sense, but in a very practical way. So air, breath work, fire, there might be a firewalk. Water, there might be some cold plunges. Meaning we'll have processes that we'll go through in order to access the body, mind, and spirit to bring forth old patterns, ways of behavior, ways of belief systems, so you can choose. If they still serve you, keep them. If they don't, release them and let the new ones emerge that are in alignment to who you are now, hence the inner vision. So we have an extra special offer for those who join us during the early bird, and that is, you can check below, Lydia and I will be offering some live Zoom calls to support you before the event to really capitalize on the 4 days together. And then most importantly, we'll have follow-up calls after the event to support you in the implementation of the new you.
And as Lou mentioned, it does take courage to change. And we know that change is imperative for our flow of life. As we change, we have the opportunity to expand, choosing how to change and what to change. That's how we're going to support you. Because change alone is very difficult. But change with support, guidance, and cheer is a completely different expansion.
When you're in the picture, you can't see the frame. And the gift of having two world-class facilitators, between us we have over 70 years of supporting people around the world. And our job is to be outside of your frame, to help you have different perspective, so you can then see your vision differently. So click the link below, register, and we'll see you on the inside. Until then, abundant blessings.
See you soon.
Ciao.